Hello everyone and welcome, my name is Andrew Can and together we can game. In the last episode of Can Play the Stanley Parable, we made our way, we met our wife, and then we saw ourselves. In this episode I'm going to take more of your suggestions. When I was told to type a very specific command to get here, I had to type in -console, and it's been quite the journey, but we're here now. That's the thing. So to get here, and you go to Steam, you go to your properties, you type in -console or -console, all one word. So I was told to get here, and then I was told to type in SV Cheats 1. Like that. So let's see what happens. I'm curious, actually. Couldn't find that map file. But it's loading something. I think I did this right. Hope I did. Otherwise, oh, wait. Back secure mode? What the hell? Not too sure what's going on.
Stanley, this is me being serious. In fact, this is my serious room. It's where I come to be serious. That table is the most serious table I could find. I looked at many, many tables, hundreds of tables. It's possible I looked at over 1,000 tables. I honestly don't know. The specific number isn't as important as the understanding that of all tables I looked at, this one is the most serious. I relate this story to impress upon you the extent to which this is the most serious room I have, which is why I brought you here. You just tried to activate server cheats, which of course runs the risk of breaking the entire game. You've got no respect for the strict order of scripted narrative events, and I just can't have that.
Oh my
It's time to
gosh.
get serious, Stanley. No jokes, no games. Outside of this room, I might be more tolerant of those things, but now we're in the room.
The
Which is
room.
why I'm subjecting you to the most serious punishment I can think of. 100 billion trillion years standing here in the serious room. Perhaps after that,
100
we'll talk about the severity
Wow.
of your actions and whether you've learned anything. But until then, serious room, go.
Okay. Serious room is a go. What happens if... Oh, wow. I was told to keep keep trying this, so... We're gonna see what happens.
Whoa, did we not have the talk? Are we not in the serious room this very moment? Did I not tell you how many tables I looked through? I'm going to be conservative and say it was somewhere in the tens of thousands of tables. Any reasonable person would say I spent an absurd amount of time doing nothing but looking at tables, and I genuinely considered each one too. I took a hell of a lot of notes. I took the notes in a different room. That room is less serious than this one. It's more of a notes room.
I wonder if we can see the notes.
Again, the point of this story is to convey how serious I feel this cheating issue is. And I'm sure you'll agree with me once you've fulfilled your new punishment.
Oh God, new?
Infinity years in the serious room. I generally have trouble reading human emotions, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're devastated by this crippling new punishment. As well you should be. It's the most serious I could think of. Can you get more serious than that? No, you can't. Don't try.
I could try to be more serious than that. It's day 23 in the serious room. All I have is 4 walls, a chair, and my poop bucket. I have to put the lid on because I filled it again. This is where I sleep. I haven't seen the narrator in days, months. This room is well insulated. You can kind of tell because of the fluorescent lights that are beaming off little things of smoke because of the cold air. The table's nice, but it's too serious. I am alone. Okay. And I'm sorry about that. I thought it'd be fun. Alright, let's SV Cheats 1 more time. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Still no effect. The problem is clearly the serious room. It isn't serious enough. That's on me, Stanley. I apologize. I'm going to the store to look through more tables. Hopefully I find one that conveys how wrong what you're doing is. Now, where did I put those notes?
I would love to see those notes, actually. No joke. Well, let's see what happens. So far, I'm freaking loving this because I'm just imagining, like, the narrator sitting through, yes, this is a serious table. Mr. Narrator? Hello? Go try it again. Hello? I'm not hearing him anymore. It says he'll stop at some point, but I guess that's it. Well, the serious room was interesting. Never forget the bucket. I know I won't. Okay. Why don't we begin the game again? Alright. So that was interesting. I'm really loving the endings. I don't actually know how many endings there are in total, but that one was unique because we actually had to go to Steam's, hit property, type in, negative console, all one word, and then we had to put in more cheats. And I guess that's obviously he was parroting everyone, I guess, who cheats games by using console commands, but I found that hilarious. I love how this game knows essentially who's going to be playing it, the kind of people, and it's just amazing in that regard. Sometimes it makes me wonder, like, how will this game hold up in the future? I mean, I'll tell you guys in 5 years, I got an achievement I gotta get. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 5 years. Kill me. No, I'm joking. There is a few things else I would like to do, though. Alright.
All of his co-workers were gone.
Gone. What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I asked you about these inputs, and I didn't know who to stand on, but basically there is a purpose for it. So we're going to be restarting the game. Basically, there's 5 of them I have to do. So we did the first one, and it was on desk 419.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
And now we're going to go
Stanley
to
decided to go to
423
he had simply missed a memo.
to get this one, restarting the game again. I'm really not sure what's going to happen here. Whoa. Whoa. What?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This is
Stanley
weird.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I missed a lot of things. What the hell? no 420 for us. Okay. What?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Well, the office changed a lot.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Huh.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around
I was
and
hoping.
got back up. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Now,
office.
I know where it is. I just was not expecting that in the beginning, so it should be... There we go. Input received. Begin the game again. So, that was weird. Okay, it's back to semi-normal.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Oh,
Perhaps he
here
had
it is.
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his...
And we're going to begin the game one final time. And the final input. Alright. This is what we wanted to see, everyone. I hope it was worth it. Whoa. What the hell is this? What? What happens if we hit buttons? That's what they're chanting. Oh god. What is the purpose of this? What the hell? What? Where am Is that something we're actively going to be able to do? Like, do they stay off? What the hell? Okay, this room is weird. It's just chanting buttons over. What the hell? I'm kind of scared, everyone. I don't know if there's anything else I'm supposed to do. Is there a button I'm supposed to find? I understand if this is gonna get you kind of trippy. It's really tripping me out as well. Okay, guys, I don't know what's going on here, but buttons. What are buttons but the gateway to commanding things? What are they but the path to the righteous? Without buttons, what do? We are the buttons that are pressed every day. We are the cog in the machine of life. Buttons. Okay, anyway. I don't know this. Oh. Wait, will this always... I'm not hitting that again. I learned my lesson.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Well, it could mean a lot
Stanley
of
decided
things.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I did.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Put it this way, I can never find a trace of my coworkers either. I don't think... Oh, there we are. I was told to do something. So, it's time to go back outside. Okay. Here we are. Alright, guys. Whee!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into
game
the
has
nature of video
insightful
game structure
and witty
its
commentary
examination
into
of
the
structural
nature
narrative
of the video
tropes.
games.
So,
Into the
now that
structure.
you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
You'll love this. Yes. We hit no last time.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want, like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
What?
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. Truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton.
Oh god.
He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function.
Oh god.
Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, You too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
That was amazing. Is that... I want to see what more he says. Like, oh my god, I love the narrator. Just even it's weird because we have acoustic guitar playing. I don't know if he's gonna do anything else though. Okay, this episode's been weird. We started with entering buttons, and we went to a room. We hit more buttons to input commands. Then we hit lots of buttons in a random room. I don't know what that was. Was that purgatory? Were we in button hell? I don't know. And now we're listening to smooth acoustic guitar with our narrator. You know what? I'm just gonna restart the game. Okay. I fucking love this game. Wait, this seems different too. How many times is the opening gonna change? Like even this.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay.
Yet there was not a single person
Talk
here
less.
either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an coming to a staircase. Stanley
Okay,
walked
so
upstairs to his
this
boss's
ending I'm not
office.
too sure about, so you're gonna have to give me some time. Very specific.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated
8?
this. What dark
What?
secret was being held?
What?
What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845.
I love that achievement.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Stanley simply began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct
I don't know
combination.
if what we're
If he
gonna...
knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no, this is what he was going to do instead.
Just keep on typing 8.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
I'm just keep on hitting 8. I was told to keep hitting 8 till something happens. I don't know if it was the achievement or... No, it's...
2845.
The narrator's getting upset. Surely he sees this. And don't call him Shirley.
Forgot, but it turns out that the panel's emergency and the door just opened all by itself. And Stanley got the hell along with the story. Well, whoop-de-doo.
I hope this is the interesting and riveting gameplay you wanted. Oh, time to hit 8 more.
Eight.
How many times do I hit 8? Huh. Well, this is peculiar because I'm not too sure what it wants exactly, but I have an idea. So I guess what we're going to do is keep hitting 8 until I can figure out something. Because, I mean, it's not exactly the most clear thing. So I'm doing my best. We're just going to keep... You know what? We're just enjoying ourselves. Just hitting 8. And I bet if you know how this works, you're like, no, Andrew, this is not it. Not it at all. No, I'm not sure. Unless that was it. Okay, well, I wasn't given too clear directions on that one, so I hope that was right. I guess it was just for the achievement. But, I do know one last thing we can do. If I got that wrong, apologize. Dang, I was hoping we can get out. Okay, well. That's what I was told. And I'm guessing that's what we wanted.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him?
That's a great question.
This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Well, guys, we do.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals.
I wonder if they ever designed actual co-workers.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
And now we wait. That's what I was told to do. You're fired. We work for Donald Trump. Hey. Am I on the box? Like, no. Not sure really how long I stay here. Oh. Okay then. This opened back. What? Secret mode engaged, secret room 2014, what the hell is this? Once you go secret, see secrets, disco secrets, William hide the best secrets. What the crap is this? What the Don't touch the secret. I am. Oh my god. This music's great. I actually like it. Okay, that's enough disco for one day. Happy secrets to you. Goodbye. What? that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you all so much for watching. The next time of Can Play the Stanley Parable, I don't know what we're gonna be doing. If I haven't done an ending, let me know. The song's pretty groovy. We're gonna let it go. I'm really dancing. I don't know how long I'm gonna let it go. There's trumpets. I like how we basically broken the game. That's gonna be it right now. What? What?
It's part of being a real person, but if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third